Things always break, huh? So we were pulling up the anchor yesterday, and as we were pulling it up, this is our chain hook. There's supposed to be a little black strappy here that keeps the chain hook onto the chain, and that black strappy is gone. Ignore this one. So we had to create a new one because just getting things shipped here to the Bahamas is very hard. So we found this material, which we actually originally bought for our fuel tank. So we cut a couple of holes in it. We're thinking it's going to look something like that, and wrap around, and wrap like that. And so that should hold the chain up against the chain hook. Who knows? It's a way less strong feeling than the strap that comes from Mantis, but hopefully it'll keep us going until we can get the correct part shipped in.
Alright, so the Buna neoprene material was an absolute failure. They ripped off even before we put any real amount of pressure on it. So what we did was actually go with the material that we used for our solar panel, the Sailrite. We have a bunch of scraps from it, and we cut it to size. We cut holes with the scissors, and then what I did was that I just stitched the cuts to make sure that the holes actually stay, and maybe to reinforce them a little bit. And I think this will hold until we can get to a place where we can get the replacement part shipped. So, and the Sailrite came in handy, so I'm really happy because this is kind of our own little janky solution, but it's our solution. So, always makes me happy for that. Let's go try it out. And with our snubber issue temporarily solved, we headed off for some more exploring on the land, finding some trails and hikes. Oh, I see turtle. It's not a long hike, it's a steep hike. We are out of shape, so our fault. Beautiful salt monument here, very, very cool area, and the view. Oh man, we haven't gotten to high heights in Bahamas yet, so this is the kind of view that you don't get very often, and I think we can go see turtle. Let's go take a look.
Want to head down here?
Yeah, it's funny, the air is noticeably cooler right here than it is about 20 feet that way, which is really a cool effect of the ocean versus the Bahamian water. And being big Attack on Titan fans, I feel like I'm missing out an opportunity to point and say some things, but I won't. And let's go check out the Atlantic side.
Your hat wants to fly away.
Huh?
Your hat wants to fly away.
I know, I will not let it. It's actually a really, really awesome hat, and I love the color of it. But speaking of color, oh my god, I want to snap these two into my head. Ow, ow. Well, not into my head, but into my hat. That color is ridiculous. We've seen it, we've sailed in it. I am still not used to the shades of blue and green and everything that mixes together in between. That is the Atlantic Ocean right here. It's just so, so pretty. Look at that! And we ended the evening at the world-famous Chat and Chill, a popular hangout spot in Georgetown where we chatted much with friends and chilled out to some vibes. Hello, baby.
Hello. Back doing more water runs. Which is, I mean, it's awesome being able to go into town and being able to like, fill up our jugs and bring it back, but these guys get heavy. It's a lot of weight to pick up onto the boat, but I shouldn't complain. Free water is free water.
It has been an incredible 2 weeks here in Georgetown. Biggest cruising community I think that we've seen for sure. Really, really cool. Everybody helping each other out. It was amazing, but it's time for us to continue south. Hopefully closer and closer to DR, which will be even more incredible. And we'll see where the wind takes us today. Well, we know where the wind is taking us, but we'll see how nicely it takes us there today. Not so gently, it turns out, as the sea was a bit rough and we had to go directly into the wind.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare.
And if you're not stepping on your dough on passage, are you even making any udon noodles?
We are in Long Island, which is another one of the island chains in the Bahamas. We have this huge anchorage all to ourselves. There's a huge rock right behind us that looks very interesting to go snorkeling, as well as a interesting looking cave over there. We'll see if I want to go inside of that. Unfortunately, I am going by myself because Spandana has an ear infection that needs to heal, so she'll have to just binoculars me as I go. I'll miss you, Spandana.
Driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on, I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving on.
So today we're making homemade udon noodles and some kind of frozen Asian veggie stir fry with various sauces, and see what comes out.
Another successful experiment. Very, very delicious udon noodles, and not a bad place to anchor either. Bon appetit. And they slurp perfectly too.
So we're used to picking up things that come up with the anchor, you know, like sand and some mud, maybe a little bit of weed once in a while, but today we picked up something very different. Let me show you. Now, either that is a seaweed that looks a lot like a carrot, or it actually is a carrot that fell overboard, got washed offshore, or was it growing in the sand underneath us? I have no idea, but there's a carrot on the anchor, so you know, that happened today.
Alright, so this is where we were anchored last night, and what we're going to do is follow this purple line all the way up, and what makes today an adventurous day is this purple line is going to go up, and then we're going to go somewhere around here and anchor and go check out this entire coral reef area and see what fun stuff that we can see. Alright, let's go! Unfortunately, the reef was a bit too deep to snorkel, but it was fun to do and a great spot for turtle to hang out with nothing around. Alright, so our next spot is going to be going around here, and then this little entrance right here, we're going to go right through that needle, and we're going to try to anchor in this little beach near Hog Key here and check out all the coral that's here. Hopefully we'll have better luck than we did in the previous anchorage, but We're almost there.
Thank you for joining us. And next week, we head someplace well off the beaten path and do our best to get lost.